Princess Diana allegedly murdered while pregnant with baby of Beau Dodi Al Fayed. After 25 years of the tragic death of Princess Diana, along with her then-partner Dodi Al Fayed, his father claims that the real reason for the death of both is that they were killed because she was expecting his child. According to Al Fayed's father, Mohammed Al Fayed, U.S. intelligence services used satellites to listen to conversations between Diana and Dodi, and the audio would have revealed that she was expecting his child. "The truth will come out one day," Dodi's father says. "The truth will come out one day. The evidence will show that she had a child by my son," Mohammed insisted, according to Radar. "I believe Diana and Dodi were killed because she was expecting a baby with a Muslim. An autopsy would have confirmed this, but Mohammed stated that her organs were removed almost immediately after she was pronounced dead." According to Mohammed, there are more than 100 classified documents and tapes documenting the affair between the two in a vault at Fort Meade, allegedly the clandestine headquarters of the National Security Agency, NSA. Mohammed wants the NSA to hand over the recordings to the royal coroner, Dr. Michael Burgess, to reinvestigate Diana's death. Another of the informants Mohammed has hired points out that the Princess of Wales was being spied on by the British Crown because she disagreed about her relationship with Al Fayed, especially after the media-worthy divorce from the now King Charles III. They were planning to get married, and Dodi had bought her an engagement ring, which the tapes will reveal, claimed a friend. They also contain highly sensitive conversations in which she opines about her former father-in-law, Prince Philip, and details of her previous affair with Major James Hewitt. They are the only way left to prove that Diana was expecting Dodi's child. Princess Diana showed the world how to use celebrity for good. Diana died at age 36 on August 31, 1997, of injuries sustained in a car crash in Paris, which also killed her companion Dodi Fayed and driver Henri Paul. About a decade later, a jury attributed her death to the reckless driving of both her chauffeur and the paparazzi who were pursuing them. Her sons also blamed the BBC for the role its Bombshell 1995 interview, obtained through a scheme of forgery and deceit, played in her death. The so-called People's Princess wasn't just beloved by the public. She also entirely changed how people view celebrity, according to British journalist Bidisha Mamada. "In the 21st century, we completely take it for granted that famous people will also be a UN special envoy or that they'll use their privilege to do good," she explains. Princess Diana invented the idea of the famous person who does good, and she was extremely radical. Diana used her fame to draw attention to a number of humanitarian issues and philanthropic causes, and at one point was linked to more than 100 charities. She traversed minefields in Bosnia and Angola to advocate for landmine clearance, visited people with leprosy in Nepal, India, and Zimbabwe, and opened Britain's first AIDS ward in London, where she famously shook unloved hands with a patient, challenging the false and once prevalent assumption that HIV/AIDS could be spread by casual touch. Diana also made headlines for hugging a young patient while visiting a pediatric AIDS unit in Harlem, New York. She was an activist at a time when there was so much stigmatization around AIDS and HIV, Mamada said. And she's the one who went into AIDS wards and said, "No, I'm going to talk to people like they're normal human beings. I'm going to shake hands, we're going to communicate, and I'm going to raise consciousness."